If you're looking for a reliable top-load washer and dryer, look no further than Speed Queen. In this video, we'll explain the differences between their two wash systems and give you the top 4 reasons why Speed Queen's brand is worth your investment. We guarantee by the end of this video, you'll be able to pick the perfect Speed Queen washer and dryer for your home.
Hi, I'm John Carey, co-founder of Designer Appliances, New Jersey and New York's premier appliance retailer.
Speed Queen enjoys an almost cult-like following with their customers, and for good reason. First, let's talk about the two different Speed Queen wash systems, Classic Clean and Perfect Wash. When Speed Queen redesigned their washers in 2018 by introducing their Perfect Wash technology, they stirred up quite a bit of controversy with their devoted fans. While it was still built like a tank, the 2018 model completely changed how clothes were washed. Luckily in 2019, Speed Queen reintroduced their old technology as Classic Clean. So, what's the difference between Classic Clean and Perfect Wash? Classic Clean washers are the old school machines Speed Queen fans know and love. Its transmission-driven wash action make it the no-frills muscle car of washing machines. Clothes are pulled towards an independently driven rotating agitator to release dirt and grime. These machines can be a little noisy and aren't as gentle on your clothes, but they have a quick wash cycle and do a great job of cleaning. Also, there's no lid lock, so you can easily add items mid-cycle since the washer features a tub brake, helping it safely come to a complete stop within 2 seconds. Perfect Clean, on the other hand, does not have an independently rotating agitator, and instead relies on the force of water quickly changing directions through your clothes to release dirt and grime. This wash action is quieter and gentler, but takes a little bit longer, and some independent tests have actually shown the Classic Clean to wash better. Perfect Clean does have a lid lock, but it only engages during the spin cycle, and why would you add clothes then anyways? Perfect Wash machines have a faster final spin speed, so your clothes won't be as wet when you pull them out, resulting in faster drying times in the dryer. Since releasing Perfect Clean, Speed Queen's made some programming tweaks to the wash cycles, which has resulted in improved performance over the initial batch of machines. Also, some customers had complained about how annoying it was to bypass the eco-friendly settings, which Speed Queen addressed by adding a new autofill with extra rinse load size selection, which tends to be the most popular operating mode. Since these tweaks were implemented, we've heard nothing but positive things from our customers who bought them. Our advice? Go with the Classic Clean if you're a die-hard Speed Queen fan or want a fast agitator washer that will be tough on dirt. If you want something a little more refined that can gently care for your clothes, keeping them looking and feeling like new, then Perfect Wash should be a top consideration. Now that you understand the differences between wash actions, here's our top 4 reasons why you should consider a Speed Queen, and these apply to both Classic Clean and Perfect Wash.
Have questions yet? Comment below and we'll make sure to get you an answer. Also, don't forget to subscribe for more videos just like this.
Number 1. They're built to last and easy to repair. Remember the days when appliances lasted for decades at a time with minimal service calls? Speed Queen is one of the few brands that still lives up to that expectation. First off, all of their units go through a 5-stage product development process that includes testing their units for 10,400 cycles. That's an average of 8 loads per week and equivalent of 25 years of performance in the average home, which is 2 to 3 times longer than other brands. Second, Speed Queen focuses on what's important, not the unnecessary or flashy tech features that ultimately result in service calls. Their machines use minimal electronics and have commercial quality metal components, making for commercial grade performance that lasts. You know those washers and dryers you've used in commercial establishments like laundromats, hotels, or universities? Chances are they were Speed Queen, and chances are they're still working to this day. These residential machines are tested to withstand years of the most demanding commercial application, even when it comes to extreme climate environments, power surges, and continuous vibration. Number 2, they're capable of using a full tub of water. Newer, high-efficiency washers use a very small amount of water to clean your clothes. While this is fine for some loads and great for the environment, it just doesn't cut it with heavily soiled clothes. Speed Queen is one of the few washer brands that actually lets you control the fill of the washer and uses a full tub rinse on all except their eco-friendly cycles. Even though its capacity of 3.2 cubic feet is smaller compared to other competing models, others don't fill the entire tub, which means you can actually wash more in the Speed Queen at one time. Number 3, true hot and cold water directly from your water supply. With most washers, you never quite know what you get when you select a water temperature, and many limit the water heat to under 100 degrees by mixing hot and cold water. For deeply soiled clothes, especially those with oil and grease, or if you suffer from allergies, that just doesn't cut it. Luckily with Speed Queen, this isn't the case. The cold setting will only use water from your home's cold water supply. The hot setting will only use water from your home's hot water supply, and warm will be a mixture of both. It's simple to understand and takes the guesswork out of caring for your clothes. The exception to this is Speed Queen's Eco setting, which limits water heat to save on energy usage, but that can be easily bypassed. Number 4. They have the best warranties and are proudly made in the USA. Since Speed Queen builds its products to last, they're able to offer an industry-best 3-year warranty on their entry-level models, all the way up to 7 years on their high-end pair. That's up to 7 times longer than the industry average and includes all parts and in-home labor. Being able to have that peace of mind on a big investment is reassuring. And if you love supporting US-based businesses, this is a bonus with Speed Queen. They've been crafting their product in Ripon, Wisconsin for over 100 years. Are there any downsides to Speed Queen? A downside to Speed Queen is that they look old-fashioned and might not fit into the age of stainless steel and ultra-modern designs. Another potential negative is that water usage tends to run high with Speed Queens as opposed to high-efficiency machines. That being said, they still operate well within compliance of Department of Energy guidelines. Drum cubic volume also tends to be slightly smaller on Speed Queens, but a large drum wouldn't be filled to capacity anyways. When it comes to selecting the right model for your home, these are your options. The Classic Clean wash system is only available in one model, the TC5 and matching dryer DC5. These units feature a 3-year parts and labor warranty and give you 6 wash cycles and 4 temperature settings. Perfect Wash is available with 3 different models, TR3, TR5, and TR7 and their matching dryers. TR3 washers have a 3-year warranty, while TR5 have a 5, and TR7 have a 7-year warranty. And as you go up in series, you also gain extra temperature and cycle settings. Also on the TR7, you'll gain an electronic control panel that gives you access to custom wash programs for different types of laundry. The TR7 is also the only Speed Queen washer to feature a pre-wash setting. All in all, Speed Queen will become a durable, unstoppable, long-lasting member of your appliance family that promises to never let you down. Let us know if you have any questions in the comments below, or stop by one of our New Jersey showrooms just a short drive from New York featuring Speed Queen on display. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to our channel where we provide helpful tips and advice that will make you an educated appliance shopper.